Hey guys, today we're going to be asking ChatGPT the stupidest questions I could think of. Last night I spent about 90 minutes or 2 hours, give or take, writing down questions I think we should ask ChatGPT, questions that have been on our minds since about time, the most important questions that everyone is just simply afraid to ask. So we're gonna ask them today. Yeah.
Which does it? Hold on. Oh, God. For reference, this actually does nothing. Because the microphone doesn't work. Wait, let me. So you didn't hear him that rant. This microphone does nothing. It doesn't work on my computer. And because of it, I need to use the microphone from the actual webcam. Which doesn't sound terrible, but we're going to find out in the editing, and it'll be hilarious. Will my face get stuck if I make a face? So, I was actually told this when I was a lot younger, that if I was, made a face, it would basically be like that forever. So, I don't know why they said that. I was, okay. Know your face won't get stuck if you make a face. It's a myth. Muscles in your face are like those everywhere else in your body. They move and relax normally, and you can make silly or exaggerated expressions without any risk of them becoming permanent. They do this troll face. Okay, next question. Do birds get offended if I whistle back to them? Now, recently I was in the woods because there are trees there and stuff. I was in the woods, and in the morning it's really nice. It's the wind, it's really calm, it's really serene, and you just hear birds in the morning. They're just tweeting and they're calling and singing, and you just start whistling. It's like I'm trying to speak to the birds. And I don't know how birds feel. Do they get offended by that? Can they like tell if it's me? Like, I'm sure they can. But like, on honesty, let's get it answered. I don't have an answer for this question, but I think it's a question that everyone should know. Great question. Probably not offended, but they might get confused or even curious. Some birds, I whistle with curiosity. They might think I'm another bird. You should sound their environment, try to investigate. Interesting. Male birds interpret a well-aimed whistle as a rival bird. In that case, it might become vocal or agitated, but not out of offense. Just passive-aggressive. But as a natural territorial response. Oh, it's totally fine to whistle at the birds. Oh, that's cool. How do pets know their names? I'm gonna ask this. I actually don't know. Like, if he's like, come here, Sprinkles, come here, Sprinkles. You like make little kissy noises. Do people do that? I swear to God, people do that. I do it all the time. It gets their attention, but I don't know why it gets their attention. I really don't know why. But maybe clap. I don't want to see people clap, but make the little kissy. That wasn't a kissy. You make the noises, and they're like, and they come over to you. But you say, come here, Sprinkles. But like, what if you say, like, come here, Wrinkles? Or, let's go with Wrinkles. Come here, Wrinkles. Like, will they know that's you? Or will they just ignore, like, oh, that's not my name, they didn't call me. Pets learn to recognize their names through a process called associative learning. This is like psychology. Repetition, you see your pet's names often, such as calling them or getting attention. They start to notice the sound pattern. Positive reinforcement, so treat, affection, or playtime. So you show that dogs and cats can differentiate their names from other words because of this learning and association. So they don't understand their name. So pets don't understand their names, but they recognize the sound and connect it to attention or words. Does the United States hide 1.4 billion pounds of cheese in underground caves. He gave me pictures too. Holy crap. What's that green stuff on it too? I feel like I'm in the Cheez-It factory. That's a small picture. Oh, and it's really bright. Look how much cheese. It's in a cave. It's in a cave. It's actually in a cave. Underground cheese. Look. There's just people walking down there like it's a freaking Sam's Club or freaking Costco. Look, they're pointing to it. Kind of. When milk consumption declined, the government purchased excess cheese to stabilize the market. Another really good question here. Something that maybe physicists out there would really appreciate. Physics, you know, physics. I like physics sometimes. Can ants lift 50 times their weight? If so, how many would it take to lift me up and carry me around? P.S. I am 1,000 pounds. Ant can lift, so if an ant can lift 50 times body weight, 0.00033 pounds. Okay. And it would take 3 million ants. And probably, for some people, maybe only 300,000 ants. But overall, wow. That's a lot of ants. If I went back in time and brought a caveman / cavewoman, I'm inclusive here, to the present day, could they learn a modern language? Why is cavewoman misspelled? Come on, guys. Cave dweller. Could they learn a modern language? Could they learn English? English. Like me. English. What? Hey, Brian. Seems like pretty chill, actually. Yes, a person from distant past could potentially learn a modern language. So, modern humans, and since the FOXP2 gene? That's a real thing. I didn't know they had a gene for it. That's cool, dude. So, yeah. Technically, they could. God. I guess like you just bring in someone from like a cave dweller or someone to the future and see what they would do. Like, what would they do? Like, would they go crazy? Or would they just be like scary? I don't know. They'd probably beat me up though. They're, like really strong back then or something. Do you think cave people like McDonald's? Like McDonald's? McDonald's? I just realized my camera looks like it, so I'm looking this way off the screen, but I'm looking at the screen, so it looks really annoying. But dude, you see that? Cave? Oh my god, there's so many. They have minion! What is this? What is this, dude? Okay. Flavor intensity. So these foods would have very high salt, sugar, and fat. So they might actually overwhelm someone who's not used to such concentrations. Greasiness of fish and chips intolerable. The variety of novelty of flavors can intrigue someone from a different time period. Hesitant or overwhelmed by the experience, they come to appreciate the convenience of modern fast food. I feel like they'd go crazy for it, dude. Like imagine you gave a freaking cave person French fries from McDonald's, or you gave them a McFlurry. Actually, they'd probably be lactose intolerant. You gave them something like a French fry or a chicken nugget. What would they do? They probably would like chicken nuggets, right? They're dinosaurs. I probably freaking love chicken nuggets. I like chicken nuggets. I said I wouldn't get political, but I have a question here. Do Do elves in Santa's workshop get 40-hour work weeks with opportunities of overtime, insurance coverage, pension/retirement, sick days, work from home, and a workers' union? I mean, be good to know. This is the guy from Elf. So, okay. Because, of course, as a child, I was never completely informed of this. I don't know if he outsources it to other suppliers and factories, but we'll see. Santa's Workshop, Northworld, bustling holiday production hub, renowned for festive spirit, innovative workplace culture. Okay. See, I didn't know this. I didn't know that. Renowned. However, work conditions of Santa's elves have been a topic of both admiration and scrutiny. Really? Wow. Elf work hours and compensation. Elves typically work long hours, especially as Christmas. It's like crunch mode, yeah. Some reports suggest a 48-hour work week. Others indicate that elves may work up to 140 hours per week during peak season. They work 20 hours a day? No weekends? Jesus Christ. You should be on top of this. During peak season, in terms of compensation, elves are often paid in candy canes, a form of currency with limited practical value. What a sham, dude. Benefits and welfare. Santa's Workshop has made strides in providing benefits to its workforce. Elves have access to health care, paid sick leave, and mental health services. Additionally, the workshop offers offers ergonomic consultations and stress reduction programs to ensure well-being of its employees. Okay. The retirement and pension plans. Retirement plan is a concern for many elves given the physically demanding nature of their work. Report suggests Santa's Workshop offers pension plan and full benefits for lifestyle partners. Other sources indicate that pension schemes are lacking, with some elves on 0-hour contracts and no retired benefits. Why is there real sources? This state has privatized Santa and nationalized the elves. What? The CDC? Is this real? Is this real? I can't believe it's real. ERE, okay. Santa's Workshop affected by tight labor market. Oh no. Work from home opportunities. Given the seasonal hands-on nature of toy production, work from home arrangements are generally not feasible for elves. However, work schedules have been implemented to accommodate personal needs, such as enjoying the limited daylight hours in the North Pole. And the unionizing efforts. Elves have historically faced challenges in organizing for better working conditions. In recent years, they have been unsuccessful unionizing efforts, leading to improved contracts that include education funds and better work environments. Better work environments, that's pretty good. However, previous attempts to unionize were met with resistance from management. Yikes. Workplace culture. Santa's Workshop is... Santa's Workshop is celebrated for its inclusive and positive workplace culture. The Code of the Elves emphasizes values like teamwork and respect, fostering a supportive environment where diversity is embraced. The leadership, including Santa and Mrs. Claus, are known for their accessibility and commitment to employee well-being. Get resisted from management. Is Santa like... Who is he hiring to manage this, dude? In summary, while Santa's Workshop offers a unique and festive workplace with notable benefits and positive culture, challenges remain regarding fair compensation, retirement planning, and work-life balance. Ongoing efforts to address these issues continue to shape up the evolving landscape of elf employment at the North Pole. Wow. That's something I bet you didn't know. Unless you work there. Here's some more sciencey question. Maybe to get our minds off of that. I would say pretty negative. I mean, it is getting better, but there obviously and evidently is still a lot of work to be done at the North Pole, so we'll keep an eye on that. That was good. I didn't read any of it. If I walk under a ladder, because the next question is, if I walk under a ladder, it's bad luck. That's a universal truth. This is a ladder. I have bad luck. It's like the too slow thing. But if I walk the other way, or it's like this, walk the other way, does the bad luck go away? If I go in, bad luck. If I go the other way out, do I lose the bad luck? I do it all the time. I don't ever feel unlucky. Yes. Okay, consider bad luck. Walking backwards your luck, actions lead to undo the bad luck by retracing your steps. Let's go! I knew I was right. I'm right about something. Cross your fingers until you see a dog. Cross your fingers until you see a dog? Why a dog? If you're in the middle of the ocean and you have a ladder, that's a long time. You might get cramps. Make a wish while walking under the ladder. Activate to calm many spirits and bring good fortune. Say bread and butter as you pass under the ladder. How loud do you have to say bread and butter? Spit on your shoe and avoid looking at it until the spit dries. Ew. So this is a pretty common one. I think a lot of us have heard this one at some point or other. If I swallow gum, will it actually stay in my stomach for years? Years as in plural, multiple. Which I believe. I might have ate gum once. Oh, what the? Ew. Ew, yuck. Okay. No, swallowing gum does not cause it to stay in your stomach for years. It's a common myth. It's not true. Actually, I actually thought it actually stayed in your stomach for years. If not that, days. Many days to weeks. I didn't know this. What? I feel like I'm being lied to right now. What actually happens when you swallow gum? When you swallow gum, your body treats it like any other indigestible substance. Digest it can't break it down. The gum base, it'll pass your stomach and intestines relatively intact and excreted in your stool for about 40 hours. And your risk swallowing a single piece of gum is harmless, while swallowing large amounts of gum, like a big ball of it, for a short period, can lead to a blockage in the intestines. Generally safe, does not cause it to remain in your stomach for years. Though, of course, don't just start swallowing gum. Wow. On truth, I thought that swallowing gum actually stays in your stomach for years. I actually know this, dude. That's a sweet, Lois. That's a sweet. Like sweet tooth. I get 100%. Next question is to do with, do animals or insects understand human laughter or smiling? Yes, many animals and insects can. Insects too, really? Can perceive and respond to human laughter and smiling, though their understanding differs. Dogs understand them, as we can kind of understand. Can recognize human laughter and smiling with positive things. Dogs may also mimic human smiles with their own version, often accompanied by behaviors like tail wagging or play bowing. Play bowing. Whatever. Is that like the little... signaling enjoyment? It's such a funny. Rats do. I'd expect them to be number 2 on the list. Rats exhibit behaviors suggesting they experience joy, such as emitting high-frequency chirps during play or when tickled. Sounds often likened to laughter. These vocalizations are associated with positive emotional states and social bonding, while rats don't understand human laughter. In a cognitive sense, they can respond to human interactions that these elicit joyful sounds. Interesting. Primates. Okay. Great apes, including chimpanzees, gorillas, and orangutans, produce laughter-like sounds. Panting laughs during play? which is like human laughter, which, I imagine, apes and primates would certainly understand laughter. They do it too. That's actually why you go to the zoo. Ever go to the zoo and it's like, that's all laugh. That's silly. They throw poop at you then. These vocalizations suggest a shared evolutionary origin of laughter between humans and great apes. Chimpanzees display laugh faces, smiling with teeth bared, during social interactions, indicating an understanding of playful communication. Interesting. Look at this guy. Dolphins next. Open mouth expressions resembling a smile, and they kind of cackle. Is that the word? Cackle? I hope it is. Because you go. They do that. Open mouth expression resembling a smile, signal to playfulness and prevent misunderstandings during social interactions. Observing dolphins play together, indicating a form of communication that helps avoid aggression and foster social bonds. I mean, all the intelligent, more or less. I didn't know rats was in here. They're pretty smart videos. Insects. Insects such as honeybees possess the cognitive abilities to understand human facial expressions or emotions like laughter. Their responses are primarily driven by instinctual behaviors and environment stimuli rather than social or emotional cues. While animals may not comprehend human laughter and smiling in the same way we do, many can perceive these expressions and respond accordingly. Their reactions are often based on instinctual behaviors and social cues, facilitating communication and bonding between species. I'm gonna watch this. What are they doing? They're like playing around. They're like representation used to convey playfulness. Oh, look at it, bro. Oh, look at that. It's cool. Another pet one for all you awesome pet lovers out there. Are pets and animals in general more likely to start dancing if I start dancing? I feel like dogs can bust a move, right? Absolutely! Pets, especially dogs and cats, often mirror behaviors include dancing, laughing and smiling, and what a grand old time. Highly attuned dogs are to human emotions by language and dancing with their owners. That's awesome, dude. From commotion or excitement, dogs prefer a happy little dance, dissipating treats or attention, which may look like spinning, hopping, or wiggling. Training classes like K9 Freestyle teach dogs to dance with their humans, highlighting the ability to sync movements with music and cues. I'm not a reaction channel, but holy.
This is actually their very first
freestyle
competition.
It's freaking muted. Could you hear that?
Okay, our judges are ready.
I'm gonna lower it for you. Got some. So we got military song. Oh shoot! Oh, they're like marching. Oh, look at this. They were doing the little thing. They were. Oh my god. This is awesome. Look, the people in the audience, there's like no one in there. This is actually awesome. They're like all now, they're like. What? These two, they're doing push-ups. They're doing push-ups. That's amazing. Oh my god. This is the final. Oh, this is world class, dude. This is awesome. Holy. Oh, they're sneaking up, dude. Oh, Mission Impossible. It's a grenade. No! 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 Go back! Push me back! Go back! They made a sound. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh! It's over. It's over. No way! No way! Dude, there's the most orchestral music ever, dude. Oh my god. Oh, that was awesome. I'm sure you can hear that beautifulness. I don't know if it was copyrighted, but like, God. Can dolphins and whales understand each other? This is truly an important question. Yes, dolphins and whales can communicate with each other through their interaction with complex yet not fully understood. Really? Highly intelligent, sophisticated social behaviors can have facilitate in species communication. But yeah, dude, what the flip, dude? They can do this. They can produce a range of sounds. Humpback whales, they can do that stuff. Mixed pods. There's the false killer whales and bottlenose dolphins have been observed traveling, feeding, and resting together. Oh, that's really nice. Bottlenose dolphin named Kylie in Scotland observes interacting with harbor porpoises. Just chatting up, dude. That's awesome. Researchers knew that porpoise calves would swim alongside Kylie, indicating a form of communication and social bonding across species. While these interactions are some level of interspecies communication, it's important to note that dolphins and whales have different localization patterns and social structures. Their communication methods may not be directly translatable, and the extent to which they understand each other remains an area of active research. Wow. Well, that is the end of asking ChatGPT really important questions. If you enjoyed, please, I don't know, go take a nap or go get something to eat, do the laundry, just do something, do something productive, I don't know. Do something you like doing, but like, I don't know, just have a good day, I guess. So you actually click down to stop the recording.